What is it, buddy? It is Kirby 160 Yay on a video, and today it's gonna be my WrestleMania 31 pay-per-view predictions. Actually, I have a little fun fact for you. I'm not gonna be watching it on the network because I'm afraid the network is gonna crash and everything is gonna go crazy because so many people are gonna be logging on to WrestleMania 31. I heard that WrestleMania 30 was great last year, but it didn't really matter last year because I was at WrestleMania 30. So, you know, this year I'm ordering, well, I'm not, because of my good grades, my parents are going to be giving me $70 to order WrestleMania 31, and I'm excited to watch it on the big screen, all HD, and I'll be able to record the show as well, so I'll be able to watch it over again if I feel like there's something that I need to watch over, there was something really cool that I want to play back in real time, and all that kind of good stuff, so I'm really looking forward to all of that going on. The show itself, not really, but I'm sure probably maybe Friday or Saturday or Sunday I'll get excited because, you know, it's WrestleMania. And WrestleMania, the name itself, carries so much weight that it gets you excited and amped up, just like the Super Bowl. For football fans, I'm not the biggest football fan, but I do watch football. I think it's a fun game to watch from time to time. But I don't necessarily have a favorite team. But, you know, it's kind of the same feeling for me. But yeah, the match I'm going to be predicting is Bray Wyatt versus The Undertaker. Now, I have mixed emotions when it comes to this match. Bray Wyatt is by far, unless something drastically changes, is my favorite superstar on the main roster. There's just something about the man that I completely love and that I adore about him because he's just an outstanding man on the mic. He has in-ring chops. His character is there. It's a really fun time to watch him and stuff like that. I just really get into creepy gimmicks like he has and stuff like that. It's just something along the lines that really get my gears going when it comes to watching wrestling. And he has a revolutionary gimmick, kind of based on Waylon Mercy or something like that. And you know, because he was back in the WWF back in the day. He used to wear white pants and a white tank top or a white beater, and he would have like a little cross like on his head or whatever. He'd have black hair, just straight black hair, and at that same point in time, you know, he would, you know, do some creepy things, but it wasn't to the level of Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt wears a black tank top, Hawaiian shirt, a fedora, and white pants. It's going to be very interesting to see if he has a special attire. I remember last year, WrestleMania 30, he had a maroon pants and he had a black shirt and said, "All hope is lost." You know, they even made a figure about it to emulate that awesome attire. So it's going to be interesting to see that. And also, it's going to be interesting if we see The Undertaker at WrestleMania 31 and how his shape and his physical well-being, you know, is going to be a complete culture shock to probably see him again because we have not seen him since at least, well, we haven't seen him since April 6th, but we don't know, I mean, pictures-wise, I'm not sure, maybe January since we last seen a picture of him, but, you know, The Undertaker, I'm looking forward to seeing him, because, number one, The Undertaker is my favorite superstar of all time, second is Stone Cold Steve Austin, third is Chris Jericho, but, you know, I just am somewhat skeptical on how this match is going to take place because I'm afraid this match is going to be bad. I'm afraid that this match is going to be completely just not going to connect. I think their in-ring styles could blend well together. It could not. I just don't like the feud itself because the feud basically is the new Face of Fear versus the old Face of Fear, the man that used to be great. The Undertaker is now this broken, beat-down man because of what happened at WrestleMania 30 back in New Orleans. While you have Bray Wyatt, this emerging, unstoppable force, until you meet John Cena, is going to be taking on this guy named The Undertaker. Now, a lot of people have problems being my friend John from up north in Pennsylvania. You know, he has problems with this feud, and I see why. Undertaker's not there, and it makes no sense. Bray Wyatt hasn't been built up the best way possible, but he did have a good showing in the Royal Rumble. He did beat more matches, at least out of the 5. I think he had, like, Ambrose beat by, like, 3 matches in the best of, and, like, it wasn't a best of 5 series, but they did wrestle 5 times. But, you know, he's been built up pretty well. I've been calling out The Undertaker and stuff like that, but Undertaker's not been there, and unless something I see on Raw tonight changes the fact of that, then the feud is just completely done because it doesn't have him there. You need to have an inspiration. You need to have the Undertaker explain, okay, I'm coming back. I know Brock Lesnar ended my streak and all, but I'm coming back to simply take you out, Bray Wyatt, because I need my redemption. This is why this, or this is why that. They didn't provide any extra information, and that's the bad thing. We should have had Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar if that was the case, for a rematch for Undertaker to get his redemption. And maybe have a little run with the title, and maybe just have him, Undertaker, win the belt after, Brock Lesnar, have him win the belt, and simply just drop it the next night on Raw, and then have a big tournament or a battle royal to determine the new champion or something like that. I don't know, but they could have done something other than this, okay? But the pros of this match, there's going to be good storytelling. I can't wait to see both of the creepy entrances they're going to have between Undertaker and that one. Some people are saying that Big Evil is going to come out, the American Badass Undertaker with the bike and stuff like that. I'm not sure because Big Evil Undertaker is not going to blend well with, Bray Wyatt per se, with those two contrasting characters, a biker versus a man who thinks he's more monster than man, if you know what I mean. I'm excited because my favorite superstar of the current generation and my favorite superstar of all time are going to be facing each other. And if this was at WrestleMania 30, or, Taker would have won and Bray Wyatt would have beat John Cena, then, oh my God, can you imagine the buzz around this match? There's not much buzz heading into this match, but I personally am excited myself because this is my two favorites. I'm looking forward to the match. I think it's going to be cool and really creepy. Some people are not going to like it because it might be a slower paced, more storytelling-based wrestling match, not the huge Shawn Michaels versus Bret Hart or any of the fast-paced action like the ladder match was going to be with all the spots and stuff like that. I think this match will go around 13, 14 minutes. I don't see Bray Wyatt winning. I see Undertaker winning. And that's another thing about this match. It's kind of stupid because it's a lose-lose situation for either guy. If Undertaker loses, it's stupid. And Undertaker's got 2 losses under his belt at WrestleMania. Then if Bray Wyatt loses, he completely disregards all his momentum, and maybe, just maybe, they do something really remarkable with Bray Wyatt after WrestleMania 31 when it comes to, simply booking him, because I know after WrestleMania 21, people started taking Randy Orton seriously after, he faced The Undertaker and pushed him to his limit. Maybe they go that route and have, Bray Wyatt be the next legend killer of some degree or something like that. But nonetheless, Bray Wyatt has to look very strong in this match. And he doesn't need to dominate the whole time. I think Undertaker gets some good offense in, but it needs to be where both men have a good chance of winning each other. I suspect a couple near falls here and there. Undertaker's going to win, though, via pinfall. But yeah, I'm really excited for this match itself. But again, it's just the rhyme behind its reasoning for this match is just not there. But again, I'm excited. I want to see if you guys are excited. Please tell me in the comment section below. Also, ladies and gentlemen, comment down below if you want to be a sponsor for ECW. ECW is launching in about a couple of weeks, so let me know if you want to be a sponsor. You can be featured in commercials. We already have one sponsor, and I've already done their commercials for the first episode. You get at least about a 30-second ad in there. It gets a shout-out, and it's pretty creative and fun stuff. So comment down below. Also, click the link in the description box below. I want some people to vote for the poll. If you click the website link down below, it's going to be to the ECW website for the Trampoline Wrestling Federation that we have. And you just click down on the poll on the home page. You can look at the roster, anything you want to. It's there. It gets updated around every weekly. And also, ladies and gentlemen, come back tomorrow on Tuesday. I will be doing John Cena versus Rusev predictions. And then around Wednesday is going to be Orton versus Rollins. Sting versus Triple H will be Thursday. And Friday itself is going to be Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Enjoy, and, yeah, have a fantastic night, and, yeah, see you then.